Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now, my country people, the former petroleum minister Temi Perez Sylva has claimed that the governor of Bayelsa State, Douye Diri, is employing diversionary tactic to distract his case at the appeal court. Sylva said the governor's directive to his attorney general ordering his prosecution over the death of one Judge Simbo is the last governorship election shows he has become desperate. The former governor recalled that Diri had abandoned a platinum EFCC case he conjured to distract him and had devised another style in a failed attempt to stop him and the All Progressive Congress from concentrating on their case. He insisted that Diri's new plot was dead on arrival, adding that he knows nothing about the death of George, whom he described as a promising youth of the state. Speaking via a statement signed by his special assistant on media, the minister had asked the members of the public to do away with the new plot by the governor, insisting that nothing would stop him from reclaiming his stolen mandate. So we have the former petroleum minister, Mr. Temi Perez Sylva, who has berated the Bayelsa State Governor Douye Diri for ordering his prosecution over the death of Judge Simbo in the last governorship elections. So Mr. Temi Perez Sylva has tackled the governor of the state, Douye Diri, over his statement concerning the murdering of a young man in the state, and noted that this plot stems from his perceived fear and anxiety as he has committed no offense, but the governor wants to pull him in for prosecution. I mean, it seems that the governor has nothing against him and wants to use this as a way of, drawing and swaying the attention of the public just to distract them from the main matters at hand. And the former governor and the Bayelsa State Governor Douye Diri had also been engaged in a war of words over this particular killing of these Bayelsa youths in the state. And I must say, this is really getting out of hand. Then the Bayelsa State Governor Douye Diri also noted that the response from the gubernatorial candidate of the APC in the last election, Chief Temi Perez Sylva, over the death of a youth during the poll was mindless. Yes, and it was reported that Diri, at the burial of the deceased on Tuesday, had directed the state attorney general to commence legal actions against Mr. Temi Perez, the former minister of petroleum, and those who stormed the collation center. And Governor Diri alleged that the 31-year-old judge was killed when Sylva and his party members and supporters had invaded the collation center and held some INEC officials hostage. And yes, but then you see Mr. Temi Perez in his own statement released through his special media assistant has also said that this directive from the governor Douye Diri has shown that the governor is so desperate and is looking for a plot to distract his case at the appeal court, because Temi Perez has also denied knowing of this the murdering of this judge, and he said he has nothing to do with it. So why is it that the governor is trying to draw the people's attention to him? Meanwhile, he knows that they have a case in court. So guys, this is just what's going on in Bayelsa State. His Excellency Governor Douye Diri's directives to the state attorney general is to commence a legal action against those, including Temi Perez and others who are actually behind the killing of this 31-year-old judge in Bayelsa State. And as usual, a lot of reactions have been flowing in and out regarding this very incident, because the governor had made this statement being that Temi Perez had shown no remorse. He showed no sympathy for what happened to that very young man, and felt so ignorant, in the killing of the young man, and he couldn't even try to condole with his family whatsoever. It seems that the APC candidate is only interested in the elections. That is why they invaded the INEC Collation Center and they held the INEC officials hostage. But then it was during that process that George was attacked and was killed, allegedly by Temi Perez men and supporters who had gone to the INEC Collation Center to commit those atrocities. And now they have said, see, it would have been better had it been Chief Sylva had shown remorse instead of the way he was, gallivanting, trying to, paint the whole thing as if nothing ever happened in the first place. So my country people, this is quite interesting. We don't really know the main truth of this issue, but then Nigerians have reacted. Chief Temi Perez Silva, you know something about the youth's death because during the election campaign, you and your APC thugs created lots of atrocities in Bayelsa State. Was it because you were left alone? The election petition you are even talking about is not yours. There is a mandate stolen from you, please. Is there a mandate stolen from you? When your deputy was threatening Bayelsa people that anyone caught not voting for the APC should be thrown into the river after wasting his or her life, where were you? Chief Temi Pere, please go and look for a quiet place to sit down. Now, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians, and I guess this is a very serious issue. And I really hope the police get to investigate further into this instead of this trading of words going on between Temi Pere and the governor of the state, Douye Diri. I think it won't do no good. It won't do no good to the people of Bayelsa State. It's not going to help them in any way. If the governor is really interested in fishing out those who were behind the killing of this Mr. George, then he should involve the appropriate security agencies so that they can conduct thorough investigation into this alleged murder. And I really hope that they get to the root of this so that the perpetrators of this act will not go scot-free. Because it's one thing for thugs and party members allegedly to be the APC members to storm into the collation center, holding INEC officials hostage, and then along the line someone was killed, and it's a normal thing that all fingers would be pointed to this APC's candidate in the last election, Chief Temi Pere. I mean, it's a normal thing, but then the governor should get his facts right before pointing accusation fingers, as not to cause any troubles for himself further. So I really recommend the appropriate security agencies, the Nigerian police, should do a thorough investigation into this murder case in Bayelsa. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.